your faith in is seen in your love for. How do I know whether you have faith in the Lord Jesus? It's by your love for the saints. That was why Jesus Christ said in that Matthew's Gospel chapter 25 from verse number 31 that on the last day the question that will be asked is that, what did you do for the brethren? Because whatever you do for the brethren, you do for me. Not how many hours you spent before me in the tabernacle, not how many vigils you did. No, the action, the practicality, whatever is the content of our faith is to produce a life of love for. Our coming to church is not what God is going to mark. That's why it is a fraud. If somebody tells you that when you are dead they will say mass for you and you will go from hell to heaven or from somewhere to heaven, that I don't know, it's fraud. It's life that we count, not prayer. When it comes to entering heaven, prayer we handle things on earth here, but immediately you expire from here, prayer becomes incapable of doing anything. Brethren, do well here. My fellow Catholics, let's do well here. Our life is what will matter, not the accuracy of our theology, not the accuracy of our knowledge, not the catechism knowledge that we have in our head, but how does it translate to our love for the brethren? Because on the last day, that's what is going to matter. God is not going to ask you who made you. Catechism chapter 1. Why did God made you? Verse number 2. And why God made you? How many angels are on top of the needle? Like they were wasting their time theologizing in the dark ages of the church, asking and finding out, saying they were doing theology, finding out how many angels can stand on top of a needle. What rubbish. That's not going to concern God. What is going to concern God is what you have done out of love for the brethren. Whatever faith you have, faith is to mobilize you and to encourage you so that you can be translated onto a loving person for the brethren. Don't misquote Paul when he was talking about faith, that faith is everything and faith is what matters. He went ahead to explain that the kind of faith that he's talking about, Galatians chapter 5 verse number 6, is faith that walketh in love. Faith that is walking in love, faith that is being walked out in love, faith that is being expressed in love, not a dead faith. So he was still saying the same thing with James when James said that, show me your faith and I will show you my work, and by my work I will show you my faith. Show me your faith that doesn't have work. He said that faith is a dead faith. So any effective, living and lively faith is a faith that walketh in love, that is expressed in love, in tangibility. He said how the Lord anointed Jesus Christ of Nazareth and he went about doing good. So if your faith does not translate to doing good, it's a dead faith, it's a useless faith, it's a non-living faith.